Hey, it's the boys, man. We're back. Another legend, man. It's gone.
Yep.
DMX. Rough Riders. Man, he brought a lot to my life with his songs.
Same.
His storytelling.
Grew up
his
on
talent. His energy. I looked up to that.
Energy.
Apparently, my life too. Even though like how young I am, my dad called me last night. He was like, "DMX died." I was like, "Yeah," and he said, "Oh, I remember when you were little. You would just run up to me and you go, DMX, what?" I was like, "Really?" Like,
Yeah,
whose
so
car was I in
you don't
listening
even
to
remember things
DMX?
like that when you were a kid.
I was like, "Really? That's crazy."
Even Judd said he met DMX when he was a kid in New York. His mom.
Wow.
That was it was crazy. I was like, damn, really?
Yeah, he got me through a lot of tough times.
Yeah, like just all his songs, his lyrics, everything, man. The talent. I was always, I was looking for ever since the verses. I was looking forward for another album. Unfortunately, when it's your time, when your mission is complete, sometimes you got to transition. Even it's never a right time to transition.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm liking all the support I've been seeing. We always gonna remember D. Run those music up on Spotify, Apple. I see they charting. I see a lot of celebration.
Yeah, the stream's gonna be up.
Shout
out to Downtown Orlando for actually doing something good. Jamming DMX and not being complete fools down there, even though they weren't wearing masks. But
yeah, that's another story.
Right.
That's another story for another time, man. But with that being said, man, RP DMX, man,
a legend.
Long live, baby, a legend, always, baby.
All right, let's go. This can't be real, right?
Oh, it's real.
It's not real.
We back in the building.
It's about to go down.
If I screw this up, man, I'm sorry.
I'm looking at you guys right now.
If I screw up this intro, I'm sorry, guys.
We're not starting over.
You better not.
Wow.
Hey, it's the boys. We back. PSNBS episode 80.
Whoa.
Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers. Shout out to all the patrons. If you haven't already, go show support and follow us at PSNBSPOD. Man, today we gonna be talking some gaming and of course some BS. And I'm with my guys tonight, baby. I'm with my guys.
We here.
Yeah.
We here. We back.
Ooh, it feels so good. It feels so good, man.
It feels like a real applause. It feels like a real audience. Like, thank y'all.
Hey man, shout out to you in the back, baby.
Yeah.
We can talk later. Wow. I'm just gonna go random. Hey, Steels, man, what's good, man? Hey, RGB, baby, Rob in the building.
The toasty.
Wow.
Hey man, we here, RGB, baby.
In the building.
We in the building. Back.
If y'all can't see the wall over here, I'm gonna do a separate shot so y'all can see this. This shit's crazy.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Yeah.
The whole
We back
cyberpunk
in person.
theme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How's it feel, y'all? Real quick, how's it feel? Be back in person. Lexx.
Feels good. Feels official again.
Official. Like a referee's whistle.
Yep.
By you.
You know me, man. I'm geek. I'm loving this. Looking you guys in the eyes. Making sure you guys are alive.
Let me let you know how I feel.
All right.
We're back.
We're fucking back.
RGB. PSNBS.
Hey man, some of y'all try to count us out, man, but we back at it, baby.
Man. Watch.
Steals.
Leave a like on the damn video, y'all. We're back.
Oh yeah,
16.
Subscribe.
82. You know you feel no, let me stop. Let me stop. Oh yeah. Resident fanboy. I'm back.
Damn, I don't think I heard that.
No.
Yes.
He just didn't even he didn't have
The energy, right?
Yeah, he didn't have it
no.
even say.
Resident fanboy. Hitting the sticks when I feel like it. When I have time. Lately it's been when I have time.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's been busy. Life's been busy lately. Guys, I went down a rabbit hole this week.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened, Lexx?
I went down a rabbit hole.
It's
What happened?
over.
You said you had 81%.
I know. It's right when you were like 82, it went.
What?
Wow.
Well, freestyle maestro Lexx today.
Yeah, he's going to take a coin out of my bag.
Lex is not saying a
You're
word.
gonna figure it out, yeah. So, yeah, I went down a rabbit hole today.
Okay.
This week. I played a game that For a while, I've outlawed and said I'd probably never
Cyberpunk?
play again. Cyberpunk, I never had that. I outlawed that game from the get-go.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Shit, sorry.
Destiny or Call of Duty.
Or Halo.
I re-downloaded Warzone.
Oh no, Warzone.
Toxic.
Hold up.
I still don't have the Call of Duty fucking
you wanna
sound.
play
I still
games,
I still don't have the Call of Duty sound.
Call of Duty.
Hold up.
It's back.
Listen, Edwin's been playing it. He still has it. And the main reason why
Peer pressure.
I got rid of it.
It's a bad thing. Dare to be
reason
different, man.
Why I got rid of it is
They
because
know the drugs.
I didn't want to have Call of Duty take up 3/4 of my hard drive.
Right,
And I never technically owned Modern Warfare
right.
because I game shared that. So
Okay.
that was my I ain't paying for it.
Right.
You know, I paid for it. I played it already. Warzone, I didn't mind every once in a while, kind of like Apex. I can play Apex for a little bit and then I'm over it.
Right.
But I don't know. Just something weird hit me, and they were playing it, and I'm just like, I mean, I kind of want to get back into Warzone a little bit here and there. See I mainly also wanted to be there for the event
Right, the new supposed new.
content. We gotta have
Right.
proof of that, so I need to be there for that. You know,
Right,
it's
right,
for the
right.
job.
That makes sense.
Bobby
for the
Knight,
job.
baby.
It's for the job. You know,
Bobby Knight for the job.
That sounds crazy. It sounds like something you say before you knock somebody off in
Yeah,
a mafia
for the
movie.
job.
It's for the job.
it's
So-
for the job.
I know your family and all that, but this is for the job.
So I downloaded Warzone.
But it's a little girl though. It's for the job. It's for the job.
We copped one dub almost off rip.
Oh shit.
It took me 1 or 2 games to get the shooting
in-
down
yeah.
because it's
Feeling
different.
back.
I had to mess with my settings. Everything was defaulting in. I had to do all that shit. I kind of enjoyed it. It was different.
Oh.
It was different. But we played different modes. It wasn't the full. They have a damn, what is it called?
Thunder?
It's like those Alcatraz. It was called Alcatraz.
Oh, yeah, that's
in
right.
Modern
Right,
Warfare
right.
4, where it was like at the prison. I forgot
Yeah.
what they call it for this one. It's very fast paced, and you can respawn. That's why I like that. And they also have a mini battle royale mode.
Oh yeah, that's like a little portion of the map.
Portion, yeah. So basically, they start the game from like the third circle.
right.
So most of the map's already covered.
Mini Royale.
Mini royale, yeah.
Nice.
And that was better because it was less people, and it was a little bit more fast paced. So it was like everyone was more on an even keel. No one was overpowered too quick.
Right.
And then all the sniper spots were taking out. You didn't have to worry about running through downtown every time. It was a little better for me.
Okay.
And I actually kind of enjoyed it. But it's still a battle royale. I'll only play it so much, you know. But
Before you get that fatigue and you
yeah,
just
yeah,
hop
yeah.
on off. Okay.
But it felt good to get back on that Modern Warfare because honestly, if you ask me right now, I feel Modern Warfare is better than Cold War.
I can understand that.
I prefer the guns in Modern Warfare and just that play style. Towards the end of the Modern Warfare era, I was doing amazing. Like I was fucking it up. And then Cold War is just, I don't know, that whole skill based
I feel
matchmaking.
like it feel like just reset everybody.
That whole skill based matchmaking is just ridiculous.
All right.
But yeah, and then the normal 2K, a little bit of Heat, got into that Odd World.
Mm-hmm.
Had a nice stream, had quite a few people.
It's dope.
Had 10 or 12 people almost the whole time
Awesome.
watching and talking. You know, Rashi, Edwin,
Yeah, follow us on
Inglewood,
Twitch, guys.
a lot of them were in there. It sucks that I had to cut it short. The guys came from my countertops and didn't call like I knew they were. I think I even said it on stream. I'm like, yeah, they're probably not going to call. They're going to show up. They should have called because then I could have closed the stream out
Right.
professionally instead of
Properly.
saying, sorry, guys, I'll be right back. I got to go answer the door,
Yep.
you know, on stream, you know, but it is what it is. Life, you know.
Yeah.
Bobby had a discussion with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk.
Hey,
Yeah.
next
So-
time y'all come over here,
Yeah.
make sure y'all do this.
I'm-
right
I'm
way.
like, damn, I thought y'all were going to call. I'm in the
Treat
middle
me
of a
with
stream.
respect.
They're like, oh, my bad.
Treat me with
I know,
respect.
just bring my shit.
I don't want to have to show up at such and such. He started
But-
giving out addresses to like daycares and shit.
Real quick, the countertops are in. The countertops are in. They look amazing. The kitchen's coming along. Tomorrow, my uncle comes back and puts the faucets in, and we'll be 100% back. My wife's at home right now with her mom putting the kitchen back together.
I was gonna say, is it gonna be ready for MK night? Is it gonna be ready for Mortal Kombat?
Of course.
Okay, there we go.
Of course.
But see, we were
We're
talking about
getting-
doing the nachos, right?
We're getting ready for
But then-
this
but
week.
then- but then
listen,
still
listen.
says-
We're getting ready for this week.
What you got
I have
this
something going on this week.
Oh, so you'll be ready for that?
Oh, it's a
Shut up.
It's a surprise.
Hey, man. So that's it. That's hey.
Well, I'll tell you after the party.
Yeah.
I'll tell you afterwards. I'll tell you. Y'all can know about it.
All right. So
And
that's
real
it.
quick. I know y'all see what's sitting right here. We'll get into that into the BS.
All right.
We'll get into that into the BS.
OVO. What's good?
What's good, y'all? You already know. It's your boy Biggs, the most on crew. You already know you hear this voice getting funny feeling butterflies. I'm here, the rest of the voice. All right, episode of PSNBS. We back in the RGB building for episode 80.
80.
What's good?
Plaques on plat, baby.
Plat on plat only. Yeah, this week, as far as gaming goes, only 2 games really this week. We had I was on Outriders a lot.
Outriders.
You know, I'm getting in for the most part now, but when it got the hiccups, I give it 5 minutes and I'll go ahead and try it back, and I usually get in there.
Right.
That's been going well. Me and Den have been like we've been pressing on the story, but it's getting very aggressive, and I mean more aggressive than before, because now it's like where we're at right now is mainly.
Y'all on
the
world
creatures.
tier shit, right?
I'm on. I
world
think
tier
I'm
what?
world tier 12. I think.
Oh my god!
But these are
I think it goes up
mainly-
to 15.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 15.
Have you read the little descriptions under there? They're like
I don't-
insanity.
Yeah.
You're crazy. Why are you here?
I'm starting to see videos of how to survive
Yeah.
World tier
tier
50.
15.
Because where we're at right now, there's kind of no gunmen. There's no people with guns. They're all the creatures. They're all the monsters.
Yeah, that's where I'm at pretty much.
And it's been crazy. They'll spawn like 6 of those big
I
guys.
don't know what
And
gun
they
that guy was using in that
figure it
video, but he was one tapping everything.
Shit.
I don't know. It was some sort of like grenade launching shotgun or some shit. I don't know.
Damn.
It was some weird.
Other than Outriders, I've been streaming Chrono Trigger. We're still going on. I think I just did part 4 on Friday night. Part 5 I'll probably be doing on Tuesday night.
Make sure y'all tap in.
Tap in. The link will be in the description for both PSNBS and That Boy Big's Twitch. So if you want to see me play Chrono Trigger for the first time through, we're already a good ways in. We met Robo, and his Robo and his brothers threw a party on Robo. And that shit. I think Hashim was in the stream with me. I was like, yo, they're really throwing a party on Robo. And he's like, no, don't touch my brothers. I say, yo, your brothers are kicking your ass. Like your brothers are throwing a party on you right now. They done threw them out the window, all kind of shit. It was crazy. But we're going to keep pressing on. On the anime tip, shout out to Isayama for ending Attack on Titan in a very, I want to say, controversial way.
Game of Thrones way?
I think when the anime adaptation actually ends the way the manga did, it's gonna be like a huge uproar, just like I feel like it's gonna be like a Last of Us 2 level debate of like, these people think it's good, these people like genius over like stupid. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be that. That's gonna happen. The internet's gonna explode once again.
Yeah, but at that point, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
For sure. Regardless.
They were getting to whatever anyways. They should have ended years ago.
Yeah, and that's why I said, like, honestly, as part of the fandom, I don't know how they could have ended Attack on Titan for it to be satisfactory for everyone. At that point, I think you just end it how you see your vision, and whoever accepts it.
It's your vision. It's your vision.
For me, it was more the journey. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I liked what I experienced with Attack on Titan, rather more than how it ended. I mean, at least now it has ended.
I don't think there's any show that
You think that's bad?
What show can y'all name? Just name it. Don't have to get in detail. Name a show that you were happy of the series finale.
Friends.
Seinfeld, Entourage,
I don't know. I'd have to think.
I'm just fucking. Yeah.
The Sopranos.
I would say Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I'd rather a show end
Battlestar
rather
Galactica.
than keep going on and fall off. Like if Attack on Titan kept going on and I like disconnected with it and I was like, oh, it fell off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have liked that as much as it just ending. Whether the ending's good or bad, it's like, okay, it ended. At least it was great, and then it came to an end.
Right.
But and also I got into I dipped into a childhood anime bag.
Rugrats.
Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I've been on Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I think I knocked out like 30 episodes this weekend.
What?
On like 32 right now. It's all right. It's not my preferred Yu-Gi-Oh! As of right now, but we'll see how it keeps going. I've never seen it before, so watching it for the first time through.
All right.
Yeah, that's all I did this week.
Are those 20-minute ups or
20.
20. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Invincible as well. Caught up.
Woo!
Jeez Louise.
I
Show's
promise.
insane.
I'm gonna start it. I promise.
Whatever,
I've been hearing too much heavy
You
talk
can't
about
talk
this.
to us. You can't talk to us.
All right, Statman Lexx.
It's
go
on
ahead.
Amazon. It's on
I know,
Amazon,
I have
so I
it.
can't watch
talk
it.
to us.
I don't have Amazon.
Just going.
I take care of you, man.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I still want to see The
Mirror that
Boys.
shit,
I haven't
mirror
watched.
that
I haven't watched The Boys either.
Yeah, The Boys is dope.
Yeah,
it's like, and this
time
is
to
like
watch
an animated The Boys. It's like an animated version of The Boys, which is it's still just as crazy.
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
animated.
Yeah, it is.
What you got, sir?
What's up? RTX Lexx,
Yes.
the real game whisperer, aka Han Solo.
Wow. Solo.
Han Solo.
No
'Cause he
other
plays
way.
solo,
no
baby.
other way. No other way. But
No other way,
solo.
baby.
Yeah. Offline or no line?
I've been chilling.
Wi-Fi free, baby.
I've been playing Persona 5, just chilling with On, man. Just chilling with my girl On.
She's just
We're just going on
she's
dates.
just that type of girl, bro.
Yeah,
She's
bro.
that
She's,
type.
she's the best, bro.
She
She's
don't
the
care where
best.
you take her. She really
Exactly.
don't care where you take her.
Go
Okay.
You can eat some
Yeah.
I want to go
ramen.
somewhere fun.
Ramen, the
Eat some
park.
ramen.
Let's
This
drink.
sounds so crazy.
Let's
'cause
drink tea. Okay.
I like this energy that he has in Persona, but then think about the energy that he gives in the group chat when it's the dates in Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah.
He be dogging.
No, because he's a dirty
He's a dog.
He's a
He's a
dirty dog in
dog.
Cyberpunk.
Hey, man.
He's
Pan Am and I finally linked up.
Late. Look.
Listen. When you talk to him as a person, he's a very respectable,
That's him.
human
Yeah.
being.
Yep.
But virtual.
Virtually, he's an asshole.
He's a demon.
A dirty demon.
Well, our
asshole.
chat is our chat. I mean, we can say whatever the hell we want.
right.
Virtually.
We're being honest.
Twitter fingers. Like Twitter fingers.
Hell no. I've been playing shit.
Borderlands
I
3.
forgot. Borderlands 3. Thank you.
Cyberpunk still.
Cyberpunk.
Okay.
We all pretty much know. You know what I'm saying?
And then
Outriders once.
Outriders. Yo, we've gotten still every other day. Still don't work for me, guys. Look at this video. Look, I'm still getting the red screens. I'm like,
So-
I don't know how you're not playing. We're playing fine.
yesterday I tried again. It did a little update while I was playing Borderlands. It said, update done. And I'm like, oh, I don't think it's going to be a big deal. Whatever. So I put it on.
Downloaded too fast. For this to be a
Yeah, it
big
was like
deal.
too quick. It was like one of those.
Like that didn't fix anything.
That's a hot fix. That's not a
Yeah, I
patch.
didn't
Yeah.
fix shit. So I got on and I played a little bit.
Oh shit, you got in.
Yeah, I got in.
Oh hell yeah. Okay.
Wow. Congrats, claps.
But then,
You got in.
yeah, I got in. But then I was
That was a
making
quick
dinner
clap.
for the family, and I was frantically trying to pause this game.
No,
Pause. You can't pause an online game. You get wiped.
Can't
That's what I'm
pause the game.
saying. So I
Can't
was like,
pause
oh,
Destiny.
Pause the game.
I know, but
Pause
Destiny,
that shit in the raid.
but
It's
Destiny,
over.
yeah, but there's some spots you can go. You can huddle
You know,
down.
parents.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
parents,
Like, yeah,
and
yeah.
parents don't want to hear that shit. For y'all in my position, and your mom and your dad walk in on you, you're in the middle of a game like Outriders, and like, can you pause this? And you're like, I can't. It's online.
Hey.
What the fuck do you mean you can't? I was like,
Yeah,
I can't.
my wife's
It's
the same way.
online.
Hey, I was gonna say
I
significant
can't-
others.
Well, she knows.
I can't give
I
them
use
a
I use
My
that
wife
same
knows.
shit.
My
I
wife
can't
knows.
give them a
knows.
valid excuse. I'm just
Yeah.
like, I can't, and they don't understand.
Yeah.
So it's like stupid. It's like,
But
why can't you? But I can't.
Yeah,
It's
significant
online.
others, the same shit.
You can't explain it because you
Yeah.
can't talk because you're busy trying to focus.
right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Invincible. And I haven't started. I've been trying to start Winter Soldier. It's just
I haven't. I'll just binge it.
I did
kind of
one. Yeah, I did one episode. I did 2 episodes.
I got the
and-
Zemo cut all over the place, and I'm like,
We got to watch this week and we're caught up. We've been
Okay.
watching it every
Okay.
week.
All right.
It's
and
very
I
good.
think
It is good.
It's very good.
That's crazy. We were all weekly on one, and you didn't watch it. Now you're weekly on this, and we're not watching. it.
Wow.
That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
That is crazy.
But I'm telling you, once you sit down and get into it, you're not going to stop watching
Yeah,
it.
Right.
that's why
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
watched the
binge
first
it.
10
That's why
minutes
I'm
of
a
the
binge
first
it.
I promise
episode,
you.
and it was cool.
It
You know, it was
just
cool.
keeps grabbing you.
It was cool. I mean, it's more predictable.
That's why I'm a binge it.
That's why I loved WandaVision. It was unpredictable
yeah.
for
It's
me.
crazy.
It was
It's crazy.
different. It was more my vibe. But this one is pretty much. I already know what I'm getting.
All right.
And I think what
don't
other,
think
no
you
more
do.
games. No
You
more
got to
games.
watch a little more.
It's a buddy movie. It's a buddy show.
Yeah, but just
buddy.
watch more. Just
Oh,
watch
he's
more.
going down the rabbit hole.
Just watch more.
Do we
think
have a
that's
sound
it.
for a rabbit hole? Oh, yeah, we do.
Here we go
I think
again.
that's it.
All right.
Shit.
And if I forget,
Here we
I
go
can't.
again.
Right. If Lex forgets to mention something this week,
Sorry.
battery died.
I'm saving it for.
The live.
His script died, y'all. He's going.
There's really important stuff here about the topic. Hopefully, I can get to it.
Okay.
You know?
Like really important stuff.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Like super relevant.
Come on, man. You don't
No,
get
that's
that
why I'm
backed
not
up in
touching it.
here?
Trust me, I'm not
All
touching
right.
it.
Let's keep going.
all right.
We
So-
can't let it sit there.
Me, the Almighty.
Yeah.
We're back, baby.
Yeah. Sorry for the long intro, guys. We're
Outriders.
really excited to see each other again.
Outriders.
I think that's all you played.
Need
You
for
played,
Speed?
right? It's Outriders.
Yeah, been on Outriders,
Judd
man.
was like, Trav was like, yo, what level's the crew, man? When do we get that car? Joe was like, man, y'all don't even got to hop on. I'm going to take care of the rest. We like 2 mil away from the car, man. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. This is like, all right.
Thanks.
Do the work, soldier.
Yeah.
I see Felix been getting on it too, so he's been helping out as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shout out to Felix, man.
Shout out to PSBS crew on Heat, man.
Shout out to Jeremy, man.
Yeah.
He's a real one, man. I just met this guy a few weeks ago. You know, I've been having some personal stuff going on in the background, and he saw me and he was like, "Hey, man, what you doing this weekend?" I said, "I ain't doing nothing much." You know, he said, "Hey, just jump in the whip with me.
Come with me.
Come take a ride with me." I said, "Where we going?"
Hell,
Barry.
Run quick,
He said, "It's gonna be me, you, my wife, my son." I said, "Where we going, man?" We're gonna take a trip to Tampa. I said, "What's in Tampa, man?" Wrestlemania.
Oh shit.
I said, Wrestlemania? Wait a minute. Let's see what your name on it, man. We're gonna see what's up. Let's go check out some pyro, man. Let's go check out all that, man. So shout out to Jeremy, man, for blessing me with a ticket to Wrestlemania, man. I gotta just get that off top.
He's an awesome guy.
Yeah, he takes the real one award for 2021 in my book.
Yeah.
He's out there, man. That's a check off the bucket list in my book.
Yeah.
So it's lit. Well, we'll talk about that a little later. Is there any game of the week? Because ain't no games, really, right? Oddworld?
Oh,
he had one in there. He had one in there.
No,
I mean, just name it if you
I didn't.
He didn't have one.
Is Oddworld
I was trying to get
a contender?
I didn't stay home last night.
Bobby?
I mean, yeah, if you like platformers and you like games that you actually have to use your brain and think and figure out how to get forward, well, that's what platformers mainly are.
No.
I'm kidding.
Puzzles.
Puzzles, yeah, it's puzzles and shit.
No, I know. When we was watching the shit and you gotta
Look
keep
nuts.
the guys alive too. I'm like, man, I will
some of the
suck.
guys
That's where
ain't
I'm
making
at.
it.
I will
That's-
suck so
That's where
hard.
I'm at. I just got to that part where I have to help the guys stay alive. But
I would
in
suck
the
so
beginning,
hard
they're
at that.
kind of just showing you everything you can do, the different types of chants, and look out for these, bombs. And now you can craft
Okay.
in this game when you can get certain things you can craft. You can throw mines down, stun mines. You can, there's water bottles and there's like flame. Not flame, but it's like the juice they drink. It's flammable, but they drink it.
Okay.
Well,
Gasoline.
But if you throw it near
Alcohol.
flame source, it lights up. Certain things you got to burn down, but then it's on fire.
Right.
So then you got to use the water
Okay.
to throw out the fire. So it's like
It's crazy.
You really got to figure out how to
And
get
it's-
from stage to
And
stage.
it's free, so
It's
right
free
now if you got PlayStation
for this
Plus,
month.
pick it up. If you don't have a PS5 yet,
Give it a shot.
Just add it to the library. Do what you got to do, man.
If you've played the old school Oddworld,
you won't be
Abe's
disappointed.
Odyssey or Exodus, you won't be disappointed.
All right.
The game is pretty good. Got a nice little story so far.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. All right, with that
Not
being
too
said,
difficult.
let's get into some BS, man. I'm going to take you down a little. Let me continue my story of this WrestleMania trip.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I woke up at like 9 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't sleep.
Got the jitters.
Yeah, I had
First
the jitters.
day of school.
Yeah.
Shit.
I had my outfit
And the
on.
outfit and all
I had
the
the outfit.
bag folded?
Yeah. I was looking at it.
Wow.
I was like, oh. Speaking of,
You got the outfit on the belt, the shoes.
I had my
Took me back, bro. That took
the
me
socks,
back.
The socks.
yeah, I had
the
everything
shoes.
ready. Yeah, I had everything ready. I was like, I'm gonna wear this earring right here, this watch. Yeah, everything was ready. And I was like, hey man, what time you gonna come pick me up? It's like, between 2:30. Man, he didn't show up till 3.
Oh, shit.
I was like, hey.
The closer it gets, the more anticipation.
Yeah.
you get.
I'm
You're just
getting nervous.
He's like, I don't care if we get there early. I just want to. I just want to start getting there.
Yeah,
we're like in the party with Trav. We're like, Trav, are you going? Yeah, he said he was on the way. It's like 2:45. Trav, you going? Are you going anymore? Yeah, he said he said he's gonna be on his way at 2:50. Trav, you got a text? Are you going? Yeah, he outside. I'm out. And when he was outside, shit, he was like, all right. And I was like, it just said Trav left party. I said, no, I guess he's there.
Yeah, I was gone, man. I jumped in that whip. I didn't even text him back like I'm on my way outside. Like I was already grabbed the keys.
was out.
So
Yeah,
I
he
did,
was out.
right? So I leave. We heading out there. We get into some traffic. All cool. We get to Tampa. Instantly we get off the exit. Instantly it's dark. Instantly It looks like it's a Cat 5 hurricane about to happen. We could see like a haze of the arena and just nothing but downpour. And then I guess he had a buddy out there that, oh man, they doing evacuations. They sending everybody over to the concession stands to go duck, dive, and dip. I said, what?
Yeah, because Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah.
And for those open stadiums, they do that. If there's any kind of thunder,
in a radius,
in an area, they get the players off the field, and then if it gets any closer, then they get the audience under the overhangs. And shit.
So they got the audience out of there. We not even there yet. We like, and it's raining. We don't got ponchos. We don't got umbrellas. We like, what are we gonna do? So we like, hey, let's go find a Walmart, man. We went to the Walmart, ducked off in the middle of the hood. I said, oh, my God, we couldn't even find a Walmart. We spent the block 3 times to find this Walmart. It's the smallest Walmart I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It's the size of this.
I said, this is not a super Walmart.
It's the Walmart.
Then we get in there, and we see the people with the wrestling shirts, so we already know they must be here for the same thing we here for. So they say, oh, you looking for ponchos? Ain't no ponchos, but they got a Joe Exotic's jacket back there for $60 with a hoodie on it. I said, what?
What?
I don't understand that reference, but it sounds funny.
The Tiger King.
No, I don't watch that.
I don't watch it.
You gotta at least think it's a tiger, no? It's like a tiger fur coat.
But I don't know. I've never seen it.
Think of a tiger.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what a tiger looks like?
Yes, but I've
Picture that
never
as a jacket.
seen
Think
it.
of wearing a tiger.
But kind of flamboyant.
Ooh.
So we go back there. It's only one left on the rack. Jeremy, he's like, dude, I can't wear no large. I was like, I don't want to pay $60, $70 for this.
That's a game right there.
So I'm like, all right, I'll take it.
That's Demon Souls.
I said, I'll take it. You know, worst comes to worst, I'll use it, whatever. He's like, all right, let's go. Let's see where else can we go? Can we go to Dick's or someone?
Yeah, it's better to grab it in case if the next store don't have your size.
Right.
You'd rather not be out there in just
You
a
went to
t-shirt.
Dick's for the facial?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm not going anywhere.
Can't be too long.
All right, so let me continue with the story, man. I'm trying to check out the live, man. We went to Target. We went to Target.
Target.
As soon as we walk in there, the greeter's like, "Oh, you guys are here for ponchos?" Like with a smile and everything. You're like, "Yeah, where they at?" We're out. I said, "Y'all got rain jackets? Anything with a hoodie?" Do we have anything with a hoodie?
Just as rare as PS5.
Yeah.
I mean, go to the men's section. Maybe there's something back there. We go there. There's like a whole rack of windbreakers and rain jackets. $20, $30. I'm like, dude, you telling people at the door to leave. He's telling them to leave. There's no ponchos. There's more things than ponchos that could cover you from the rain. Anything with a hoodie, with some material, you good to go.
Yeah.
So we got those. I was like, got my Walmart receipt. That's going back. Getting one of these. And it looks more fly.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the way to go. We get up to the stadium. Jeremy's passing all the parkings. You know, this parking's like 2-3 blocks away from the stadium. I'm like, damn, where's he going? There's cones, you know, to get into the line. I'm like, Jeremy, where are you going? Like, you should be with the cones. Jeremy's like, don't worry about this, man. I was just here for Monster Fest. This is nothing. I'm gonna show you something.
There's always a side. Yeah.
I said, what is he-
when I go there for the Cowboys game,
Man,
same thing.
we got up there to the next to the arena. There was one little in between cones, little gap. Cars lined up. That's been in the line probably for an hour waiting to park their car. He just cut off. Cut off. All you hearing is honking. I know they wanted to put hands and feet on us when we did that.
Holy shit.
I was prepared for anything, but you know what? I did a prayer. I did a prayer. I said,
See, after that conversation we had before you left?
I said, Jeremy, we have a child in the car, so we safe. God's with us.
They're not doing nothing with a kid.
It's a kid in here. It's a kid in here.
They ain't doing shit. We got a kid.
You know, you got the bumper sticker, right?
Yeah.
He's like, no, I don't have the bumper sticker. So they don't know there's a kid in here?
You gotta have the baby on board.
Yeah, baby on board.
Wow.
So we get.
I can see this trying to swing at you.
Hey, yo. You gonna put the kid out the window. Yo, he's in here. We
Yeah.
got the kid in. We got the kid in here.
So we get to
Michael
WrestleMania.
Jackson his ass.
We get to our seats. We're geeked. We're lit. They start the show. Vince McMahon comes out, gives a speech. People are crying. Oh my God, it's WrestleMania. The Jets fly over. It's patriotic. It's lit. We're like, oh my God,
Jets flying over?
Yeah, they're the freaking national anthem and all that.
Super Bowl of wrestling.
Yeah. What the hell?
It's lit. So I'm like, all right, what's the next match? Next thing you say, all guests, please leave your seats and go back to evacuation. What? There's thunderstorms in the 10-mile radius of the stadium. Please find a safe place to hide. What?
That's crazy.
After all of that?
That's crazy.
Then shout out to Jeremy, man. He got the Hyundai Club tickets. We go to the Hyundai lounge with the full bar and the steak burgers and all that. We in there chilling with the tables, and it's nice. It's sweet. It's carpet. It's marble.
Do you deserve all this? I got a real question.
God loves me.
Jeez.
All right, so
She deserve it?
So
About the lounge. What?
So we in the lounge. They got the big screen TVs, and we watching. I'm like, damn, they cutting all the promos. They cutting all the promos for all the matches because they got to buy time for all this rain and all this bullshit to pass. Yeah. Wow. So we're like, damn, they probably gonna cut a match or something. They ain't cut a match. I think they shortened up one match in particular, but nobody was really jacking that match anyways. But we get there. It's a buddy it's a guy sitting to the right of me. The first match, Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre. I'm on back. Hey, Bobby Lashley is AKA is Almighty. I'm on that. Almighty. Okay. So I'm screaming Almighty the whole time. He on Drew McIntyre. I'm like, man, he's gonna try to out yell me. So we in the whole shouting match, the whole match. Yes, Almighty. Yes, Drew McIntyre. And guess who won? The Almighty. Tapped him out, put him to sleep, put him down, bad habit. Wow. Looked over to my right, gave one of them looks. Yeah. After the night was over, after we was back and forth for all the other matches, he was like, man, it was a pleasure sitting next to you, man. Respect. But not to make the story too long, man. WrestleMania, man, once in a lifetime. Great experience. Production was amazing, man. They had drones fly up and make symbols in the sky. I'm like, how they get a dollar sign in the sky?
That's Vince, bro.
I was like, there was no expense.
Getting paid.
He's the big man.
You know, we in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Stadium. You know, they already have a pirate ship in the cut.
Yeah.
Vince said, and he built a whole yacht. On the in front of this
ship, bigger than the ship that was there already.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it was crazy, man. They had a cage match. Everything was lit, man. It was good. Then Bad Bunny came. Whoo!
Bad Bunny came.
Fam, I thought I was in Puerto Rico when Bad Bunny came out.
All the flags. I mean, there was shit ton of flags everywhere.
I was hearing nothing but man. They were saying every Spanish curse word, everything known to man under that stadium when he came out, man.
Bad Bunny.
Puerto Rico. They was on all that.
Damn.
And he won his match, man. He did his thing, man. Shout out to Bad Bunny, man. It was like a club after he left, man. That shit, his music really moves, man. So shout out to Bad Bunny on that. Everybody behind that was good. And before I say anything else, congrats, Bianca Belair. You deserve it. Shh, she did it, man. Strongest, bestest. Hey, she here, baby.
Almighty.
And Almighty.
WrestleMania,
man. 37, man. I did it.
Steals.
Good. Congrats, man.
Congrats, bro.
Appreciate
That's
it,
good.
man.
I remember my last WrestleMania.
I was going to say your last what?
No, I went to wrestle. I've been to wrestling shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen The Rock. I've seen.
This is the way you said. Like I remember my last. Let's just say your last.
I never been to
last time I went to
but I've been to some wrestling events.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some big ones too.
Me too. The Rock versus Brock, baby.
Okay.
Yeah. I watched Hulk Hogan versus
I saw Hulk Hogan riding a bike.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, wow.
I saw Undertaker, Triple H. I saw all my boys.
Bret Hart. I watched
all my boys.
All the Bret Hart.
I don't know who y'all talking about.
Yeah, you weren't even a twinkle yet.
Yeah, he might have been a nutsack still.
No, he was out. He was out.
Keep it clean. He just went straight in.
He was out.
You want to play games, motherfucker? Like I'm a fucking product. He was out.
He was out.
Hey, you know what? That was a burn. That was a burn. That was actually a shot because he threw a shot at me during the group chat on the PlayStation. He's like, "Oh yeah, you know, and Trav's gonna be busy today watching guys grab each other."
Yeah,
he just said you went to get up.
It's funny you say that because in my chat that Jeremy's in, Jose said, "Oh yeah, I forgot you're not going with us to Tampa for."
Oh yeah, and then they said the football,
and he's like, "Have fun, go watching grown men in tights grab each other," and I'm like, "That's kind of like football, to be honest."
It's the same thing.
I mean, and you love football. We don't talk about football, so if you're gonna talk shit about that, you know,
Especially,
you got to put them in place. You know?
They also have the titles.
Yeah. I too was in Tampa yesterday during the day.
Whoa.
We had a big car show, UBS Fest. UBS stands for United Boxer Society. They're a Subaru group out of Tampa, but they're not just most groups. Like I run Orlando Subaru Group. That's just them. That's it. Orlando. We're in Florida. That's it.
Tap in with Bobby.
United Boxer Society has a group in Phoenix, New York, Philadelphia, Puerto Rico, soon to be Hawaii.
Oh shit!
And here in Florida, they used to have one in Denver, but you know, there's always bad blood, beef happens, shit happens,
Rough Riders,
whatever. But
Wow, too soon.
I think it was Colorado. I don't know. Wait, but anyway, so I went to UBS Fest yesterday, and those of you who know about my car, shit's been crazy. Took forever for me to get my car back. I wasn't sure if I was ever going to get it back for the show. And then when I got it back, there was a couple of things that I still had to do to the car. I didn't even have my wheels on the car yet.
Right.
So to set all this up real quick, I was supposed to get my wheels 2 weeks ago because the guy said, oh, it'll only take a couple of days. He's really busy. He's a very massive person in the car world. He's the one that wrapped my car. But he's a one-man job. He runs everything. He does everything from this business. So sometimes he doesn't have time. It happens. So 2 days became a week became a week and a half became 2 weeks. And I'm like, bro, I need these by Friday, the latest. Even if you're not done with what I want you to do, I'd rather have them on my car without the vinyl that you're going to put on it
right,
than to show up in stocks on my car. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't spend all this money and rush all this time to show up in stock wheels. Mm-hmm. And he's like, all right. So Friday comes. Friday was a busy day. I drove all the way out to Melbourne. That's about a 58-minute ride from my house because I had to get the last piece to the puzzle of my engine bay that just got powder coated. Plus, I need to put miles on my motor anyway, so I didn't care. Get back in time for the countertop guys to come in. Still squeezed out that stream for you guys like I said I was going to. But then immediately after the countertops, I was supposed to go get my wheels and then come back because a couple of my peoples were coming over. We were going to all detail and get our cars ready for the show. All of a sudden, he texts me, hey, can I bring them by tonight?
Whoa.
I respond, what's tonight?
What's tonight? Bobby Knight. That's a Bobby Knight response. You know when the moon's out and the stars? Like, it is dark out.
When you can't see as good?
I'm like, what time is? Well, no, because I know him. His business is 10 to 6, but 9 times out of 10, he's at his shop till 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
You know,
that's
so
normal
I
shit.
already know this. You know, he's a one-man band man.
That's what
so
tonight
right.
means.
When he said tonight, it could have
he
been
has a
tomorrow morning.
deadline, there's time. He works 7 days a week. He's
Right.
open on Sundays too, even though it says close on the website.
He's there.
He's there working a 10-hour shift.
Right.
You know, 8-hour shift. So I'm like, if he says tonight, that means 9, 10 o'clock tonight. I'm like, you realize I got to get my stocks onto Felix's car because he can't drive on his car, on his wheels. We got to clean 3 cars. I got to fully detail mine inside and out. Well, what's late? He says 8 p.m. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yo, can I just come get him at 5? And then he's never called me. Like, I don't have his personal number. I just call the job or I just text him on Facebook directly.
Right.
I'm playing video games and all of a sudden I get a phone call and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Hello? He just says, hi.
Is this Bobby Knight?
And I'm like, who's
This
this?
is Bobby Knight.
He's like, this is Tahir.
Cancel the hit.
And I just went, oh shit, if he's calling me, it's serious.
Tell
He's
your
like-
people.
His car keeps spinning.
You got exactly 3 minutes to get out the house.
Tell your people to get going.
So,
Check your mailbox. I'm fucking tired of you. Check your
yo,
My car won't
calm
start.
down. Calm down.
Do I need to know something?
All right, guys.
All right, go. Oh my God.
Yeah, good.
Too much
I'm good.
Goodfellas.
Yeah,
man.
good.
Too much
Yeah.
Goodfellas. Too
Hey,
much
we have been together in a minute, man.
I know. So he says 8 o'clock, and I'm like, bro, blah, 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 blah. He's like, I know, but I've been so busy today. I'm out on the road. I'm not even at the shop, and the wheels aren't done. And I said to myself, I fucking knew it. They weren't even done. So I'm like, da-da-da-da. He's like, all right. I'm like, you know what? It's hot as hell. Kim's coming over at 6:30. Felix is going to be here at 7. We got all this other stuff to do to the cars.
We'll get that done.
You're supposed to put something on Kim's car. She says you can do it at my house if you're going to show up. I'm like, 8 o'clock is fine. Just please be there because I don't want to be up till midnight. I got a lot of shit to do.
And
I got a lot of shit to get ready. And then I got to drive to Tampa, which is, well, Tampa itself, like the beginning part of it, like where you went, is only like an hour and a half-ish. But when you got to go to the coast, you got to jump on 2 other freaking highways to get there and then go through the town. You're looking at least two hours,
Right.
A good 2 hours. So I'm like, fuck. So we just start going at it. Washed her car, washed his car, pulled my shit in, detailed the hell out of it. She did an amazing job she did my interior. She's one of those like OCDs, like I got to clean something. Oh, I love cleaning things. And I'm just like, yo, have at it.
Right.
And you just pointing her in the direction.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Right there.
And she cleaned the shit out of my interior. That shit smelled good. It looked good.
Awesome.
Everything.
That's
So-
your cleaner. That's your cleaner, bro.
Yeah. So 8 o'clock shows around. He's not there. 8:30. He's not there. And I'm like, bro, we're just waiting on the wheels. He's like, I know. Last minute things. I'm sorry. I'm on my way. He finally texts me. I'm packing the wheels up. And I'm 20 minutes from you. Okay, cool. He doesn't show up till 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, Bobby was about to
Is
send.
this is a paid job or a favor?
No, I paid him.
Okay.
Paid.
Just checking.
But it's a paid job, but I get benefits.
Right, I
so
get you,
like,
I get you.
I didn't pay what I should have paid.
Gotcha.
Right,
You know,
right.
I get a lot because I've done
was
a
a
lot
Bobby
of work.
Knight thing.
Basically, I'm kind of like indirectly sponsored for
Right,
him,
right,
you know.
right. Okay.
So he came over. Cool. It was also his birthday, which we didn't know, but again, he just don't care. It's a business. It's money.
Right.
You know. We get the wheels on. They look fucking amazing. I'm so excited now because I can see it, and then all that bad energy just goes out the wall.
Yeah, you took that text message out of your
Yeah,
phone that was about to go out to
yeah,
3
yeah.
dudes.
Yep.
Yeah. So the wheels got
Never
on the
mind.
car. The car is clean. They look amazing. We pull Felix's car up. We start breaking his lug nuts before we start jacking it up. And I did one side before them two did the other side because, I'm just good like that. Just pat, 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 pat. I get to his back wheel and I went, hit,
Oh,
and
straight.
I went, yep, I'm not mixing with that one. That's another one. It went, and then it broke. I'm like, all right, cool. No, broke free, like just not like it broke. So I went, all these back here are broke loose, but there's one back there that tightened up. You're gonna deal with that because I'm not gonna be one to snap your stud. Long story short, we had to snap his stud. It locked up. Then the other one that was directly above it started locking that up. Long story short, it took us 40 minutes just to get that one lug nut off because we didn't want to snap a second stud on the same wheel that was right next to it. So, because you can ride, if you have 5 lugs, you can ride with 4 when it's torqued down fine. Can't ride with 3.
Right.
It's not safe.
Right.
So we just sat there, kept hitting with PB Blaster. Let it cool down. We hit it with PB Blaster. It took us forever. When we looked, they took it to the dealership. They cross-threaded the studs.
Oh.
So what they did was instead of hand-threading it and then hitting it with the impact, they just put the bitch on the impact and just fucking
Screwed
forced
it.
them shits in.
Yeah.
So that took forever. Needless to say,
Got it done.
the guys didn't leave my house. We weren't done till 11:30 p.m.
Yep.
We started at 6.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to bed till after midnight,
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
and I was up at 5:50. Packed the car, went to the first pre-meet at Sonic's, drove to the actual pre-meet where we met all the other groups, rode out to Tampa. We probably had 50, 60 cars driving down I-4 to Tampa. It's always a great thing. Showed up, barbecued, awesome place, huge, massive park on the bay water.
So good
On the
payoff.
beach. It was really cool. It was a legit car show. So they had awards to give out. There was raffles.
awards.
They raffled a whole bunch of stuff off. So yeah, I entered the car show. It was only $5, more donation to help out the community. I also donated food. They did a donation charity food for some Tampa charities over there.
Awesome.
So my whole personal group, we all bought a bunch of food and stuff to donate. And so I entered the car show, and I never think I build my car to the way I want it to look for me. I want to look at it and say, that's what I wanted to look at. I know people who build their car to try to win awards because that's all they care about. You know, they're like, I don't go to that show because that doesn't have car shows or awards. It's not really worth my time. I got to do all this to my car because, you know, I need to try to win this or try to win that. You know, and it's like, I don't give a fuck. If I win something, I win something. I'm there to be with my family, my car family, my close people.
Car family.
Yes.
He's a Bobby Toretto.
That's what it is.
Bobby
That's what it is.
Shout out to Inglewood.
Even when you say all that, yeah, Inglewood named me that. I get all these nicknames from everyone, but damn, lost train of thought. We were there just to chill, the family, cooking burgers, barbecue and grill. Like, it was just a relaxed day together.
Yeah.
That's all I go there. If I win some, I win some.
Right.
So I hit up the raffle. I won a bunch of shit from the raffle and whatnot. Now, I started putting in my ballot, and I started voting. Of course, I voted for myself for everything. I'm going to vote everything that I was in, that I was eligible for. I voted for myself.
Why not?
You know?
It's not against the rules.
If me and you are doing something, I'm not going to bet on you. You bet on yourself.
Right.
Unless you know, like my boy Mike way back in the day, that was the pool guy, like shooting pool, not like fucking cleaning pool. I put my wallet down on him playing anyone.
Oh, wow.
He's that good.
Damn.
But if I know that I'm good and I know that I got the skills, or if I have a feeling that I could win something, I'm never going to bet against myself.
Right.
You know, so I put my shit down for everything. Of course, I know my people voted for me too, but there was probably 100 people there.
Right.
Over 100 people there, right? As I'm walking through all the cars, I go, man, I know my engine bay's coming along, but there's no way I'm going to beat that engine bay. That engine bay's probably going to win also. And I'm walking around, and I go, fuck, man, that Hawkeye is clean. That shit looks so good. I'm like, yep, that's winning Best in Show. That's winning this. You know, you can kind of get a feel of it, you know? And you kind of go, I know I did a lot to my car, but you just know what you
feel like that's another level,
you know?
right?
Yeah, there's certain things that is just like, you can tell he took his time. The freaking engine bay is painted the same. He's got the matching washers with the fucking bolts and shit. Like, you know, just like, damn, that shit's clean.
Right.
I was like, you know what? My best shot is best wrap and paint and best 15 plus. So that's what I'm going to go in for, put down, tell people, hey, just go for 15 plus, whatever. They came and did the awards. Usually Best in Show is the last award because that's the biggest one. That's the creme de la creme, the piece de resistance or whatever. That's the big boy of the whole show.
Yeah.
They started with that. I was like, damn, you started with Best in Show? They're like, yeah, we want to get the big one out of here. We want everyone to know. And they said, and the winner, Best in Show 2021 UBS Fest, Bobby.
You want to play games, motherfucker? You want to play games, motherfucker?
So here it is.
Yes, sir.
I won it. Best in Show. That means everyone else felt like my car was the best looking one there with everything that I had. And I'm not going to lie, when they called my name, I started like shaking. Like the adrenaline started running, and then they asked for a speech.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't ready for that shit.
Hey, man, thanks to God and
So
PSNBS, man.
I'm like, just thanks to, you know, everyone that had a hand in this and da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, you know, a lot of money is spent. This validates that and blah, blah, blah. I appreciate the support, yada, yada. So then I went back to my group. Everyone's taking pictures. I'm fucking shaking.
It's like Mighty Ducks. Like, they
adrenaline's
lift
just
them
running through
up
my
and
shit.
everything.
I'm like, I can't believe I just won this because there's a lot of nice cars out here.
Yeah.
And, like, I never thought I would ever win Best in Show. You know, maybe Best 15 Plus or Best Rap. I've won Best Rap with my WRX. That's what I felt like I categorized for more. And then they started going down other classes because there's different classes, you know, years and types and stuff like that. Then they get to Best 2015 Plus. And I remembered the last year that they did it, they didn't want any repeat winners because they felt like they wanted more people to win.
Right.
But then it's kind of like, yeah, but if I really won that category, you're gonna give it to number 2 and make them think like they were the best.
Talk heavy.
Even though I won, you know,
Right.
Because I know a couple people that won multiple categories, but they gave it to number 2 because they just wanted to spread the wealth.
Right.
So I just thought, I won best in show. I'm good.
I'm lit.
Done. And then they say best 2015 plus Subaru, Bobby.
The low one. It's like a low clap. It's like a low one.
Well, they had this one for best in show, and then all the rest of them were this one.
Okay.
You know? So I
Like a
mean,
lower one.
it's just a small thing. It's nothing like massive or nothing.
It's awesome,
like that.
man. Congrats.
But I mean,
is good.
it definitely
You had a good day, man.
validates
It was
the hard work.
From the story you tell me,
The
it was
time.
an arduous journey,
right.
Yes.
and this is like the
Yes.
Payoff.
The payoff.
The
It's
payoff.
crazy.
The
It's-
climax.
the story.
Yeah.
So at the beginning, it was like, is he even gonna make it?
Right. Yeah.
And
Am
then
I
it's
gonna
like,
make it? Am I gonna
boom.
have a car that's gonna make it? Because
Right.
I'm on a break-in right now, so I got to take it easy. I got to check oil temps. Got to make sure the water temps right. Nothing's leaking. You know.
Right.
So it's like, are my wheels gonna show up?
Yeah.
Are we gonna
Is the
go
hamster
now?
still
Meant to
fed
be,
in the
man.
engine?
It's just
Meant
ridiculous.
to be, you didn't even have a car for months.
And yeah, I didn't have
meant to
I
be.
didn't have the car for 2 months, and then all of a
meant to
sudden,
be.
boom! I won two
Straight out
awards
meant to be,
straight
bro.
out the gate. You know, and I'm mad. So many people were asking me about the wheels, the air ride. There was one guy that was like, "Yo, I wanted to do the white piping too in the engine bay, but I thought it'd be difficult to keep clean, like the wheels, like white wheels, so I didn't do it." I'm like, "Yo, that shit's been on my car since January, and I haven't cleaned them." He goes, "No way."
Yes way.
Yeah, I like every once in a while there'll be a little smudge, and I go, "Eh," and
Spit
that's it.
shine.
He goes, "And they stay that clean." I'm like,
Hey man, it's
"Since
God.
January, and I haven't cleaned those pipes."
God, baby.
Wow.
All
He
right.
goes,
We
"That's
have
it."
51.
Hey, it's gaming time, man.
Yes.
Yeah, we have 51.
We going straight into y'all.
Yeah.
Straight in the topic.
Can you even get that thing on?
Yeah, go ahead. Do your
Just
thing. Do your
Hit the
thing.
music real quick.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about this.
We're gonna make it quick, man.
Let's see what we got.
Hey, we back, baby.
I can't believe we
Time to
timed
get
that
to
right.
some gaming, baby.
That was pretty good.
Hey, if you just joined us for the first time, man, go hit that subscribe button, man.
Yeah.
Hit the like, leave a comment, support your boys, Patron. Yeah, some gaming.
Yo, this looks awful right now.
All right, so Lex, what we talk about, man? Bring it up so Lex can get into what he got before he loses his power.
Well, all right. So we're talking about.
Yes.
Okay, so I wanted to bring something up here on the pod about gamers in general.
Give me your phone,
Gamers,
please. Actually, I'm gonna send you something. Go ahead.
gamers in
The
general.
picture with- or
Gamers
whatever.
in public, just living as a gamer.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe I have to explain this or talk about this in 2021. But something happened. The only thing I've ruled it out as the only thing that I'm really censoring are names.
Right.
So I'm not saying any names or anything like that.
Right.
Other than that, I'm going to be kind of transparent and clear cut about it,
Yeah.
regardless of who listens,
This,
who
this
watches.
is a safe place, OVO. This is a safe place.
Regardless of who gets their hands on this video or hears these words, I'm just going to be straight up. Because this is our platform.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
How you gonna pick?
Can you download that app?
something happened at work. And I want to say it from my side, but I'm curious to hear what Trav and Lex thinks as well, because we haven't really, other than just the chat when it happens, we didn't really speak much about it, like our true feelings about it. But apparently, our fellow coworkers or people at the job don't appreciate, or I don't even know what to call it, don't appreciate or just are bothered or something, not comfortable with certain things being talked about.
Right.
And this could not even be the case, but it just feels like it.
Right.
It just felt like it. So we all work at the same place. That's how we all met. That's how we all bonded as
I don't know what
gamers.
y'all, man. I've been a podcaster for 20 years.
We found out that we all played games and we wanted to do something with it. So
Take a picture.
in this place, now that we have this thing going, in this place, we talk about business. We talk about games. Just, that's our bond. That's what we talk about.
Right.
So it brings us together. So when we see each other, we talk. as anyone does in this particular workplace. I mean, of course, it's not encouraged, but it happens.
Right.
The conversations happen, the link-ups happen, the bullshitter meetings happen. You know,
we're more at work than we're at home. So of course you got to have relationships with people, and to treat a relationship, you have to communicate, and
there's people at work that
you have to
support too.
Right. And shout out to those people that support for real. But I guess it's
shout out to Karen. Yo, she wear that shirt proudly when she wear that shirt. Every time I see it, I'm like, go get.
Apparently, I don't know how long this has been brewing up, but for some time now, in particular, me, Trav, and Lexx have gotten complaints about our conversations at the workplace, whether it's just the business talk or the gaming talk or both. And I don't really know what the issue is between people at the workplace with this topic, with us talking about it, or maybe we're just some grown-ass men talking about video games, so it's invalid.
Right.
But
there's other conversations that get...
Right. We'll get into that.
Okay.
To me, in particular, because I want you guys to talk. I'm just kind of saying
setting
how
the
I
stage.
took it. Yeah, and how I took it.
Yeah.
So, my first thoughts was, like, this is, like, gamer alienation. This is isolation. This is just gamers being...
I got it, though.
Okay.
This is gamers being pushed into a separate place from everybody else once again.
Right.
And I've never really... Me, personally, I've never really dealt with... I don't know how to say this. Like...
Being alienated?
Right. Stereotype, profiled, shit like that. Like, stuff like that. I've never really dealt with stuff like that.
Really? Like
Not
during
really.
high school? Nothing like that?
No, not too much.
It wasn't that far back. Like when we were in high school, it was kind of like
Yeah, it was very cliquey. Like
So
those
now,
kids don't hang out with those kids. Those kids don't talk to those kids.
Gamers were nerds.
But this was the very first. This was the very first time for me that I felt so strongly about something, especially because we do this.
Yeah, you went hard at
that
it.
that I have to talk about it.
Right.
And it's 2021, and people still haven't come to accept the fact that gaming is a thing in this world, and it's not just a stupid thing or a useless thing or a made up thing or a fantasy thing.
Right.
Gaming does a lot for people.
Right.
Yeah.
More than movies do.
Yeah,
more than any
pays,
entertainment.
Gaming pays people's rent. Gaming buys people's shit. Gaming people make a living off gaming.
Relationships.
Relationships come from gaming. Gaming has become a thing in this world.
Social.
Gaming is now a sport. And just the general populace just isn't having the best time accepting that. They're not easy to accept that. So I feel like when they see guys like us that are passionate about it,
Right.
kind of expressing our passion, I don't know what that makes them feel. I don't know if it makes them feel uncomfortable, or if they just think it's stupid, or like I don't know what it is, and I don't know what's so bad about it to the point where you have to complain to somebody about it, or try to stop us from doing that.
Right.
But to me, it's really fucked up. Like, it's fucked up. And I like at the job, I'm not gonna blame like management or anything like that.
Because it hasn't got there. It hasn't gotten there yet.
To that point.
Some of the management support us.
Right.
Right. That's what I'm saying. It hasn't got there.
It hasn't got to that point yet. But just the general talking amongst each other, whatever. I can care less about. I can go in that place and just completely do me and not give a fuck about anything else. And I've done it this past week because I told straight up, I said, listen, you're telling me this now that I can't talk to my boys about my games in the workplace. Well, guess what? I'm not talking to him about his shit. I'm not talking to him about his shit, and I'm not talking to you about your shit.
Right.
I don't want to fucking hear it. I
Right.
can't talk to my people about the thing
You
that
don't want to
bonded
talk about
us
the gas
together.
prices?
I can't talk to my
That's what I don't
boys.
understand.
You wanna
'cause
talk
all
about
I
the guns?
All I hear walking around certain areas of the job is trucks this, fishing that, hunting that, guns
This gun, this.
this military stuff, this and that. That's all I hear the whole
Right.
time. And nobody says anything about that.
All day long.
All you hear.
So I can't. You telling me I can't? Not because you don't. Not because you don't. Because you say you didn't have a problem with it.
Right.
Not because you don't like it, but because people are complaining because it offends them or whatever. I can't talk to my people that I've built a business with, build relationships with, based around gaming. I can't talk gaming with them. I don't want to talk to any of you people at all, unless it's about the job. That's it. And I have shown that throughout this week, and I hope that the people, the coworkers, the pieces of shit in that place felt that. I hope they felt that this week. And I hope if anybody hears this on the playback, I hope they heed my words. I hope they heed it
Wow.
And I will live by this. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's done.
You want to
I hope
play
y'all
games,
hate this.
motherfucker?
I would not like to talk to you about your shit. I can't talk about my shit. I don't want to talk to you about your shit. Period. Keep it about the job. Shout out to Den. I know he wanted to say this on this episode. Keep the shit about the job. I can't talk about my games. I don't want to talk about your fucking after work activities, what you do on the weekends. I don't want to fucking talk about that.
I'm a firm believer of like, if there's an issue, just bring it to me. Don't go crying to somebody else.
The only thing
about
I can see of is because I'm on the opposite side of the factory.
Yeah.
I mean, I can directly see you.
Yeah.
But we do got to kind of yell to hear each other a little bit.
Right. And I understand. And I understand the value.
Y'all all laugh kind of loud, and I can hear y'all laugh. I'm like, there they go again.
Right.
But
and I understand
it's not like it's
I can understand. And I would say yes. That might be pushing it if we're too loud or whatever.
Then all you got to say is, hey, you guys are loud.
Right.
You're on the workplace. Keep it down. Keep it quick. You know what?
Right.
But if they're just saying you're not allowed to talk about what you're talking about, that's where.
But that was the story he gave one of us.
What? That you're just too loud?
Yeah. That he only gave one of us that story.
Well, no. I'm just saying that would. I'm just validating.
That would be valid. Right. No, that would be valid.
Just hey, you guys are kind of loud because that happens to me all the time when I was over there with Greg.
Right.
He's like, yo, you're kind of loud. Keep it down.
Right. Such and such is walking through.
Such and such might be walking through. Just
if that really was really what it was for real,
I'm a loud person.
Right.
If that was really what it was for real, I can understand that.
Right. We wouldn't be having this discussion.
But the fact that it was, I don't know about Lexx, but these didn't match up. What he told me and what he told him did not match up completely.
Right.
I didn't hear nothing about volume or loud. I didn't hear none of that. I didn't get any of that. I don't know what Lexx got, but it something seems off about it. It's not one concrete thing, but I know it's about the games.
Right. Because like I said, in my area where I work at, they talk about nothing but politics, gas, guns, and whatever. And they're loud about it. They're very.
I know that's all talks about: hunting, knives, guns.
No names.
Sometimes they even talk about things that are kind of like you throwing. Those sound like threats towards a particular group of people. You know, sometimes it sounds a little crazy. You know, but they've been warned about that as well. But they just go right back to it. Like they might stop for 2 days, but they go right back to it, and everybody just
it's like a reset.
Right. Everybody lets it fly.
They've been caught the same heat too.
They've caught heat before because it's gotten like pretty.
This is
back and forth.
Those are controversial, problematic fucking topics.
Right.
We're talking about video games.
It's topics that I don't think
it shouldn't be discussed in the workplace.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. There's certain topics.
Politics a lot of times.
Right. I didn't want to. There's certain topics that just shouldn't be at the workplace.
Yeah.
And
keep that shit at your house.
Is video games one of those topics? Because that's what I feel right now.
No, video games, entertainment, video games. Food, you can talk about food all day long, movies all day long, music, video games, like regular local news, weather, whatever. That's cool.
Yeah.
But once you talk about things that could either irritate the next person, disrespect the next person on their beliefs and their I don't think that should be had at the work in no kind of form or fashion. But I'm the young guy there, so I just let these guys.
Me as well. So
I just let them rock. I don't go and tag my boss and say, hey, man, they said some wild shit today. I'm not that guy. Because to me, I know that's just them. That's the way they want to operate. That's cool. I just work here. We have a different relationship. I don't even engage in those conversations with them.
Right.
I sit next to them. They can go off on a tangent, and I'm like, cool. But I'm not engaging in none of this because my beliefs and your beliefs are totally different, period.
And it could spark something.
Right, and I don't want that kind of energy at work. This is where I got to go more. I'm here more than I'm home. So that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to the video game stuff, you know, we're talking video games. We're talking entertainment. We're talking things that, you know, make us happy at the end of the day. That doesn't really it can't get toxic. That's what I mean. There's no toxicity.
There's no valid reason for people to be going to bosses.
But there is places that just, I mean, not places, but there is people like that to be honest, I don't think I just think some people just, it doesn't have, to be honest, the way I take away from it, it didn't even have to be about us talking about video games. It's just that we have a relationship. Some people, and they see those guys over there being too like when I was working at my old place, there was a certain group of us that every Friday we left their job and we went to this certain bar, we went to these hangouts, we went and played putt together. We all did this, and they started to point us out as like the mean popular kids at work.
So they didn't like they
didn't like that we were doing all this outside of work and then come into work, and literally I'm walking down the hallway, down the production line. I'm with my buddy at the time. Matter of fact, Tex can validate this story. I'm walking down the production line, and he said a joke. I started laughing. Ha 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 ha. This production line right here. When I get back to my desk, I'm chilling. My other coworker said, "Bro, you was just laughing at such and such on the production line?" I said, "Laughing at who?" It's some dude I'd never even had a conversation with on the production line, thinking I was laughing at him. I don't even know him. I don't know. Wow. He's about the size of Al. He's a big dude. I don't know. He don't talk to nobody. He's just a quiet dude. He does his testing. You know who exactly what I'm talking about. He does his testing cables, and he goes home. He doesn't talk to nobody. He doesn't say a word to anybody. He does his job and goes home. I don't have a relationship with him. I think he might have said 2 words to me since I worked at that place. He asked me if I played like soccer or cricket or some shit like that. I don't know if he's a coach or something, but that was it. Because he found out I was Jamaican, and that was it, right? So I knew he was Jamaican descent. That was about it. I'm like, what? And he had a relationship with this other guy that came to me that has a relationship with me. So he's like, bro, this dude just said that you was laughing at him. He's real tight. He's real upset. He's steaming. Like he wanna fight.
Wow.
He's steaming like he wanna fight. So he's like, wow. I think at this time he's telling me I should go to my boss and tell your boss what happened out there because this could get serious. I said, I'm not talking to no boss. I'm going to him. So I went out my cubicle, went on the production floor, and went to him. I said, hey, you know me? I don't even know your name. I don't even know your name. Oh, you was I don't know you. What would I be laughing at? I'm having a conversation with this guy, not you. Yep. I don't know you. Well, I just thought it. So you go cry to this guy instead of come talking to me. This is how I'm talking to him. Tex was there. Tex can validate this. Don't go crying to the next man. Bring it to me.
Yeah.
That's my situation to this situation. If you have a problem with what I'm doing,
is going on now.
Don't go run to another boss or another coworker and complain about me. Come to me and tell me you have a problem so that we can fix it and resolve it. It don't need to go to the front because once it goes to the front, it's too far. At this point, it's too far because the stuff that you do don't even equate to what I do. So we don't need to bring it to that level. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was unnecessary. It was a misunderstanding. Mm-hmm. But instead of you taking it to me and say, hey, are you laughing at me? Yes, I'm walking down the production and I'm laughing and me and you kind of had eye to eye. But who are you? You are nothing in my life.
Shit.
Damn.
You are a person at my job. That's it. I don't have no relationship with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't even, to this day, I don't know his name. I couldn't tell you his name if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I feel like. If you have a problem with somebody, it could be a misunderstanding. Or if you feel uncomfortable, let me know what you feel uncomfortable with. Bring it to me, and we can resolve it. If I'm being too loud, I'll calm it down. I respect you. I respect everybody's space. I understand. You know, certain people blast their music this way, or they might not like this music, whatever. I respect all of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or people might talk about certain things. Me, I'm the type of person, they're talking about something I don't want to really listen to. I pop my headphones in. So if you come by and you see me with my headphones in, it's because maybe they talking about something or they playing something that I don't want to hear. Yeah. So I pop my headphones in. It's no problem.
I can't do that.
But there's people that don't complain for anything because do you remember?
No names.
They used to work there. He don't work there no more. He hasn't worked there in a while.
Yeah, I know. Carlton.
Yes. Yes, he worked over there.
Sorry, I really had to clear my throat.
He was told to stop playing his Christmas music because someone complained that another day of Christmas music. We got to listen to this all day.
I remember that.
But he had it barely low to where he can barely hear it. Like he had it low enough to respect everybody's surroundings and space. And it's Christmas time. He's festive. Some people are just that way. My wife, that's all she does. Closer to Christmas, that's all she listens to is just Christmas music. That's what she wants to do. And someone actually complained to the point to where he was told he's not allowed to play his music. Mm-hmm. There's people like that out there.
So we're not allowed to talk about video games.
But I honestly think that sometimes, and it doesn't have to be this time. It's just because I've been in that position. I've been in those supervisor roles before. Sometimes you see something that could potentially be an issue.
Yeah.
So you fabricate that there might be a third party involved, or you fabricate that this could be an issue, or there might be a rule in the rule book, just so that you can just out the fire before there,
that's exactly what
before
happened to me.
the fire.
That's
That's
what
what I
happened to
think. That could also
No,
be.
that was what I was told. That's what I was told.
Oh, okay. Well,
They didn't want it. It was. I was told that there were people talking.
right.
I was told that before it gets there.
No. What I mean is that story could have been fabricated.
It could have
been.
Yeah,
That's
it
what I'm
could've
saying. I'm one of those people that like somebody comes tell me something, I start putting the pieces of puzzle. I'm like, okay, we're over here talking about this.
Maybe nobody fucking complained.
That's what I mean.
I get you.
Sometimes when you're in a certain role, you don't want to wait for the complaint. So you just say, you know what, that could possibly be an issue. Let me go take care of it now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That could be it's like
I get it.
I can wear headphones in my area.
That sounds like
you
what it
guys
was.
can't wear headphones, right?
All right.
So when I get checked and I'm walking through that area and I have headphones in, somebody tells me, hey, you can't wear headphones in that area. I'm like, well, you're not my boss and I'm allowed to in my area. So, but it's my choice to respect it. Either I'm respected or not respected.
You're
you're
technically in the area.
Right.
but
So
it's like,
I'll respect it because
Yeah.
that's not my smoke. That's not my beef. I'm not here to do all that. I'm not going to fight you about the laws of music because guess what? That will ruin it for everybody else. They'll just come and say, you know what? Nothing audio in this building ever again. And I ain't trying to do that. So, with this situation, it's like, could it have gotten to that?
Just how you said that whenever you hear something you don't want to hear or something you're not comfortable with, you pop your earbuds in and that's it. I can't do that.
Right. Unfortunately.
Whenever I hear some shit that I don't really
gotta
want to
just
hear,
hear it.
I just gotta just hear it.
Right.
And I just hear it and don't do nothing else with it. But it seems like when
you do
somebody
something
hears
with it,
when
'cause
somebody
that's
hears
energy.
about video games and it's something that they don't want to hear, they can't put on their earbuds. So what do?
They go and complain.
They
so
go
it
and
doesn't
fucking
be talked
complain.
anymore. So you just, it just depends. Do you want to play that?
My
that role's
gripe
gonna
with
be
the
like,
whole thing.
Okay, that's
fuck
fine.
the work
No,
thing.
fine.
Right.
Fuck the
It's
work
just-
thing.
it's everywhere.
My gripe with the whole thing is what is so disturbing, weird, odd, stupid about video games. Grown men talking about video games. Grown men having a
it doesn't have to
passion
be
for
about video games.
games.
Anything that people do not are
It's
not
video
comfortable
games.
with.
It's video games.
No, I understand. With this, it's video games.
This is video games.
Not a lot of people understand video games like we understand video games,
Right.
or our age group understands video games, or our class of people. There's certain people that just never got it.
No,
Never got in touch with it, and unfortunately,
it's the older ones. It's the older ones. My dad is still that way.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily age. I just think it's just.
Well, I'm
just-
not saying older, like
what I mean is just like there's just people that it does. When I say that have to do with games, it's just if you're not familiar, you just don't want it. It's like people who think of rap music or hip hop music. Some people to this day might think that all hip hop and rap music is about guns and violence.
Right.
When you have the J. Coles and the Kendrick Lamars and the Drakes,
They might think it's just about women and
it's
sex.
like country.
and
Most
this.
people think country is just
or rock
about
and roll. It's about
rusty
drugs and
trucks
sex.
and
rusty
my
trucks and
pickups,
three-legged
yes, right.
dogs and
rock and roll, drugs and
bourbon
sex.
and stuff
Shit like that.
There's
But there's
more
more to it.
There's more about drugs than drinking and partying.
Right.
And shit. There's just as much in country as there is in rap.
Yeah, there
Right,
is.
but people are so scared to even
It's called
open
ignorance.
the door.
It's called ignorance. Okay?
Correct.
Now,
Oh,
With-
Lex turn. Here we go.
Yeah, I want this.
Here we go. Lex's turn. Oh, let me open that up for you again.
yeah, with this, it's one of those things. With gaming in particular, my circle of people that I know aren't not gamers. You guys are it.
Right.
Right.
So I
Same,
grew up,
actually.
Same with me.
except for my mom, who plays. She's my mom, and she games. When she gamed with me when I was growing up.
My close childhood friends, they're not. I got a group for this.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Video
Right.
games wasn't a thing.
Right.
I had to convince people hey, if you're bored of watching the same 3 reality shows regurgitated on TV, maybe you can escape to your own world. It's like reading a book. It's like an interactive book sometimes. It's really cool. So there's definitely is it could be generational. It can just be. It doesn't really matter. There's a lot of factors that goes into it. Video games is not a topic that definitely should be an issue in the workplace or just in general. There are definitely things people have common sense about that they stay away from, which are very controversial. You just turn on the news and it's all there.
Right.
And I hear a lot of these conversations going on all over the place where I work. All over the place. It's like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking around going, are you sure? Are you sure you're doing this here? And it's shocking to me as a manager, as a former manager, I outlawed that. I said,
right. At my old place, that was outlawed.
No this, because guys, I get it, but no.
Right.
You might understand, you and your boy might understand, you and your girl might understand.
But somebody could overhear you
back there
that might not.
Doesn't understand. So, I started doing some research, heavy research on video games. And it's, let me read this one. I'm going to go this one. 3/4 of no, where is it? Okay, the gaming industry is expected to reach 180.1 billion in revenue by 2021. There are more than 2.5 billion video gamers around the world. Not hundreds of thousands, not million, billion. If you even know the shred of math, you know that's a lot. The average gamer is 34 years old. Think about that. 70% of gamers are 18 years or older. 60% of Americans play video games daily. 60% of Americans.
Right.
45% of U.S. gamers are women. And 70%, and if you're a parent, 70% of parents believe video games have a positive influence. Okay? The oldest gaming group, age 50, 65 and over, prefers to game on their PC. Smartphones are also the preferred video game device for both men and women between the ages of 55 and 64. It's still gaming. It doesn't matter if it's here, or these consoles that we're surrounded by. Gaming is gaming.
Right.
Candy Crush is a game.
Okay?
Farmville. Farmville.
Adults
Those
ages
games that you
35 to 54 make up the second largest share of gamers, 36%. Okay? Although 55 and plus crowd make up the smaller share, they are still represented, with 55 to 64-year-olds making up of 9% of games of adults ages 65 and over. Okay? Gaming is cross-generational and it's growing.
Right.
For really older people, science has shown that gaming keeps older people sharp.
For sure.
It keeps their mind sharp. They play it. It fights Alzheimer's, dementia, fights all those diseases because it forces your mind to work. It's problem solving.
Use it before you lose
coordination. There's a lot. That's why my mom still plays. There's a lot. And she's sharp, man. She's an accountant. She's sharp. And that's just a part of our lives now. It is the biggest entertainment industry in the world.
Yeah. Speaking of older people, sorry to cut you off, but there's actually a couple older folks, even people that's in management bigs that you might not know that is
they're gamers.
some big ass PC gamers.
Yes, 100%.
Like,
I speak to them.
I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I speak to them every day.
But there are some real true they in it.
So yeah, it's I don't know. This particular situation, it happened. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things.
Yeah, like I said,
I took it and I'm like, okay, and I thought about it, and I said, man, that's unfortunate.
Something's not right, bro. Something's
it's crazy.
Right about it.
But
Something's weird.
Gaming is not gaming for those of you uninitiated to gaming. Gaming is not what it used to be. It's not Pac-Man. It's not Frogger. Those type of games are still around.
right.
They've evolved. Gaming has evolved, just like music has evolved.
Right.
I hear people saying, "Oh, music today sucks." All right, bro, you're not looking at the right place.
Right.
Don't judge it by what
Commercial
you're
shit.
seeing, commercials, or what you're seeing. That's just one type of music. There's music everywhere.
Right.
Like this fool Adam Levine saying, "Hey, bands don't exist anymore." Bro,
What?
I got like pages and pages of bands today that are successful, touring the world,
Right.
and that people know their music and they're kicking ass. Just because Maroon 5 is doing, Candy Crush soundtracks doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, man.
So
Go outside, man. You go to a lot of these restaurants, bars, bands in there, talented bands in there all the time.
And it's just
Festivals.
it's just the ignorance. It's just not knowing, not understanding, staying stuck at a particular era, staying stuck with a particular mindset.
Yeah.
You know, with things just like I have other hobbies, hunting and guns and things like that. There's other people that do not understand that. They don't get it.
Right.
They see that as something that's dangerous. It kills people. How could you be part of that? This and that. And I'm like, look, dude.
I've never thought about hunting or none of that my whole life. And then my coworker that sits right next to me, that's one of his main things that he likes.
Yeah, that's
hunting.
And it's awesome.
And he talks about it so much that now I'm intrigued. Like I'm asking him like, hold on, so I need a tree stand.
Yes.
I need to get this license.
Yeah.
Okay, during this part of the year, this is what I can go for.
I've
during
talked
this
to
year,
him too about it.
This is stuff that I'm intrigued about now. Like I want to go out there and it feels more entertaining to do that than fish to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's honestly just thank you. It's education. It's understanding, education, understanding. You know, not everybody's gonna have an open mind. I get it.
Right.
You know, don't knock it till you try it. That's something that's so true. It's a corny, cheesy old saying, but is 100% true. Not saying you got to go out there and try video games, but it's not the same.
Just don't shit on it. Like just
it's
don't
not
shit
the
on
same.
it.
And if you have a problem with a group of people or whatever, just say hi. Just come over and say hi. Explain your gripe, and we can fix. Anything can be talked about, man. Anything can be talked out.
It's just when you do it the other way, it just comes off because now
now you're looking at everybody like, was it you?
Yeah.
Was it you?
Now I don't
was
even
it
know
you? Who's being real and who's not being real?
Right.
That's what it boils down to.
Yeah. And that's how I've been feeling this past week. So everybody's kind of
just come to me direct. Just tell me you have a problem and we can
It's
Time.
crazy. I mean the thing that the reason why I said, you know, like, oh, I got to talk about, even if you guys weren't down to talk about it, I had to at least say something on the pod is because, like, when it comes to me, I struggled a long time with, like, what am I really passionate about in my life? I was an anime watcher. I love doing content, videography, and video games.
Right.
And what was I really, really passionate about? And not too long before we started doing the podcast, I come to the realization that my passion really, really is for real video games. Period. That's the end of the road for me. That's what's going to be at the end. You know, I got all these things along the way, but at the end, I'm going to lead right back to video games.
Right.
So, just like taking something like this and just my passion for it and just being put in a situation, even if it's not
like it's not
that
respected,
serious, like it's not like it's only not like it's not respected, but it's more like I'm in a bubble because I'm a gamer. We're all in a bubble at this place because we're gamers. And I feel we're outed. I feel outed, and I feel like we're outed as a group because of video games to these people. And we work every week, every day, even hard to try and build a community where no one ever has to feel like that. We got a Discord where nobody feels outed. We have a Discord where we all gather about the love of games. It's about games. And this is the very thing that we're combating is what we're dealing with on a daily. What I'm dealing with on the daily in my workplace. This isn't what PSNBS is about. This is what we're trying to fight. We're trying to build a group of gamers who don't have to ever deal with something like what we dealt with recently or what I dealt with recently. That's why it hit so home to me and why I had to talk about it here for the gamers. To tell the gamers not to feel alienated. If you're ever in a situation where you feel alienated, just know that always and forever you will have a home as a gamer at PSNBS. Period.
For real. Gamers matter over here, baby.
Gamers definitely matter over here. So I just wanted to put that out there.
Hey, man, this is a platform that we all built together, and, you know, this is a safe place.
Yeah.
So you got like a gripe or something going on. It don't even have to be game related. You know, I mean, I think I've came on this platform and expressed my situations. I think Lexx is as well about certain situations. You have, Bobby has, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we not here to sugarcoat nothing. If we going through it, y'all gonna feel it.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Cool.
That being said,
We the guys.
With that being said,
Is there,
releases?
I was gonna say
Nothing major. The only thing I had some stuff queued up, but honestly, thinking about it, this was more important. The one thing that does stick out is the Final Fantasy beta on PS5.
Hold on, what?
Is
14.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't kill me with the numbers. I'm like all over.
I think
the
it's
place.
for the MMO.
Yes. The
PS5
MMO
upgrade. Yeah.
Port, yeah.
PS5 upgrade has a bunch of nice, sweet upgrades. You know the deal.
60?
And that's really it. I mean, there's nothing really notable. Everybody's staying out of the way. Outriders is pretty much picked up. the slack for the next month or so.
Yeah, for the next until
the next
Returnal.
few weeks until
I was gonna say
Returnal.
Returnal. Yeah, that's it. Ooh, I can't wait.
Returnal is gonna be the
So if you're into Final Fantasy and you want to try that on PS5, there is a beta this week.
curious.
Okay.
Very curious. I'll boot it up to see if it looks anything like my PC. See if it stacks up.
Yes, you guys were on the thing, so you saw a clip.
Yes.
Didn't you guys do the
Yes.
reaction
Yes.
thing?
Yes.
I didn't see anything, but
And it's all new. It has a new HUD and things like that.
right.
I want to see on actual TV how it comes out.
All right.
You found all the names?
I got some of them, but we'll probably just do a quick clip afterwards.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay,
Good
I got
idea.
you. I got you. Yeah, no,
Oh,
that
yeah.
works. That works.
That
works.
So
works.
Sprockets for you?
No.
You're
this-
just gonna do that.
Yeah. This,
All right,
this
cool.
Is, this is extra.
Any closing notes, y'all?
Good to be back.
Good to be back.
It is
Gaming
See you
lives
guys.
matter.
Please, guys, leave
Gamer
comments
lives
below.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
do
we
the-
wanna
do
hear
all
your
that
thoughts
nice
about
stuff.
the-
if you
about
had
the
any
discussion.
any incidents in your life, I'm pretty
like
sure
I said,
people
again,
have.
if you have any topics that you guys would like us to tackle,
Yeah.
you know, this is the perfect time for us to tackle those topics. Even if, you know, it's PS and BS, so it doesn't have to be game related. We can throw it in the BS side, or we can throw it on the PS side. This is the perfect time because, you know,
what we did today.
once summer starts hitting, man, and, you know, all these games, conferences start, the schedules, you know, we're going to be a little busy, man, covering a lot of that stuff. So, you know, just stay tuned, baby. You know,
On
Outriders.
that note, it's been a long time
Bullshitters,
coming.
man.
I'm waiting for some Beths.
Yeah.
Outriders is almost done.
Shit.
Oh,
yeah, I
speaking
don't
of that,
mind going
y'all still owe
Beth's.
me Beth's lunch.
True.
that
do
is
we?
true. That
Yeah.
is true.
All right, damn. He remembered that. Fuck me. All right. All right, y'all.
We'll be back.
It's been the boys, PS and BS.
It's food,
We
man. Of course.
out of here. Yeah.